You are. Let's do it. Let's do it.
What have you seen from Samuel Womack so far this camp?
Yeah, with Womack, I think for him throughout this entire camp, I've seen progress. Each day I've seen progress. Like the way he is in man coverage. He's been sticky. He's been challenging. A lot of contested throws there at PBU. So he's headed in a really good direction. Just continues to get better. So excited where he is, and just excited to see his growth, right, and his continued development.
I know we're not supposed to make too much of first team, second team, but looks like he was doing a lot of first team run today. Is that a sign of that he's been playing pretty well?
We're mixing guys in. So first, second, right now in practice, right, based on individual groups and those things, we're just mixing a lot of guys in, moving a lot of guys around, and so that's what you saw today.
Looking forward to Friday, the first preseason game. The wins and losses aren't necessarily counted. What would you consider a win on Friday?
The win for me, the preseason games, it's really see those guys who are young guys, right? To see those guys when the lights come on, just to see them go out and perform, right? It's no coaches on the field with them. Nobody's holding their hand. They have to go out and compete, right, and do what they've done to get them here. And somewhere along the line, they've went out in games and played well, high school, college, and now, happy for guys to get to showcase that on the NFL level. So a win for me was just to see our guys go out and compete at a high level, play great technique, and make plays. That would be a win for me.
What are your expectations for Green Bay?
For Green Bay, we're expecting those guys. We're expecting to have a really competitive match, right, versus Green Bay. I think they run the ball really well, right, can throw it too. So we're expecting a really tough matchup. They're a physical team. We're a physical team. So it's really I think you'll see a physical football game, with the running backs that they have, the O-line that they have. I think you'll see a really physical game from that standpoint.
You happy with what you're seeing in terms of sort of straddling the line with being physical and taking care of each other also? I mean, seems like a couple of practices, a couple of times each practice somebody goes to the ground, and I know you'd rather have that not happen, but what do you see?
As a team, we all want to stay up. We want to be as physical as possible, right, through contact, but keeping guys up. And there is a fine line in training camp. Guys are going to trip up and fall, right, but we have the most elite athletes, right, in the country here. So can you be an elite athlete, thud a guy, and stay up? That's what we're expecting. We're expecting our O-line to come off and be physical, guys to get off of blocks and just make plays by thudding guys up and letting them go. Now, sometimes it doesn't always work out that way because you just want to make sure you keep guys healthy, guys aren't falling into each other's legs and things like that. So our practices, I feel like they've been pretty good. We've had guys on the ground. We've done a good job of being physical, but overall, I think guys have done a good job of trying to stay up, trying to take care of each other while being physical.
Without Mosley and Ward for a little bit, I mean, it seems like a good opportunity for someone to say, I'm the number 3 cornerback.
Oh, for sure. It's a great opportunity, right? When you do have injuries, it does. It sucks for when you have guys who are out or guys miss some time, but it's also, for guys who are behind them, right? This is your opportunity, right? Step up, showcase what you can do. Showcase what can you add to our team. What type of value are you adding to our team? So these guys will get to showcase that, right? And the depth there at the corner position, have a lot of guys competing, a lot of guys battling for spots on our team. So what an opportunity for guys to step up and own it and take it.
Feel for what role Drake Jackson might have for you this season, and can he do some of the things that Arden Key did for you last season?
With Drake, he's coming along, right? He's doing a good job for us. Run game, pass game, he's been doing a good job as a rookie. He's continuing to grow and develop. And when the time comes for him and how we'll use him, right, depends on who's up on game day, how many guys we have, and we'll utilize those guys as best as we can to execute a game plan and go out and win. So whatever it takes, for Drake, whatever that best position is, that's where he'll be, right? We want to put him in position to be successful and get after the quarterback.
How valuable is it as you're evaluating the younger players and rookies to see them get some looks against a different team versus this offense that they've been playing every day?
Yeah, I think it's the perfect time, right? Everybody is kind of at that point in camp where you're kind of tired of going against the same guy, all right? Same offense, same scheme. So it's a really great opportunity for those guys to go out and see, can they truly own the fundamentals and techniques that we've been coaching these guys and pressing and stressing these guys over their technique and fundamentals. Now, can they go and take it against, right, another receiver, another style of offense? Can they go out and perform and do the things that they've been coached to do? So I'm excited to see those guys just take hold of that and go compete at a high level on Friday.
Brian Greasy said last week that Trey going against your defense is about the hardest challenge he could have. He said it'd be also nice if he could build some confidence along the way as well. How do you see his confidence responding when he has some really tough days against a really good defense?
Yeah, he just bounces back, and that's what it takes in this league. Everybody is not going to have a great day. You're not going to have the best game each and every week. But as a pro, it's how can you let the last play go and go on to the next play? The quicker you can move on, also learn from those mistakes, but the quicker you can move on and just keep slinging it, keep ripping it, right? Keep being aggressive at every position, quarterback, linebacker, whatever it is. Everybody's going to have a bad down, a bad day, but you just keep going, right? You don't look back. You just keep moving forward.
At all on the Guardian helmets that the linemen have been wearing and the linebackers have been wearing? Have there been are they been well received for the players? Or have they been bothered by them? Or are you concerned at all that they might try to, do something more than they might do because they're wearing them?
I think the caps have been good, right? The Guardian caps have been good. We've had a couple instances here in our practices where I think the quarterback has come down and hit his thumb on a helmet. And if we didn't have those on, right, we could be missing our quarterback for some time. So I think it's been good from that part as far as the health and safety is concerned. And I haven't noticed any substantial differences with the guys, right? We teach, right, keeping your head out of the tackle anyway. We teach leverage side tackling, so we don't use our head in tackling. We don't want guys using their heads anyways, just to make sure our guys are safe. So the Guardian caps, I think, has been great for the protection of our guys. And, it'll be good to see them now. They probably move a little faster when they get in the game because those things get a little heavy, seems like.
Do you have any memories of your first preseason game?
First preseason game, I do. It was versus Kansas City. Kansas City, my first preseason game, went out. Probably didn't know the defense, didn't know what I was doing, but I just knew to fly around and make plays. Ended up with like 10 tackles in the first half, and Coach Kubiak and Johnny Holland, they're like, we can get him out of there. That's our starting linebacker.
Here, so yeah, you must know what you were doing.
I think, one thing, same like with me when I play, right? It's about having fun out there, and you may not know everything that's going on, but are you playing with intensity? Are you playing with effort? Are you playing right with physicality, right? If you do those three things, you're going to be around the ball. You're going to make some plays.
I heard a couple guys say it's the best defense in the league, and they seem to have this kind of swagger about them that way. Do you like that at this stage? Do you see that potential?
Yeah, I love that from our guys. I want our guys believing in each other, right? That's the main thing, believing in each other. When they say you want to be the best, anything you do, I think when you put so much effort in, you put so much out, right, and it's hard in this league. So when you come and you work the way these guys work, we're working to be the best. And that's the only way I know how to work. So it's a certain standard that we have that we want to uphold. We want to uphold the standard to be the best. That's what the Niner organization has always been about, and that's what we want to continue, right, to build on for our unit, right? They want to be the best, and I'm pushing them each and every day to reach their maximum potential and to be the best in the league.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.